I'm Ryan with High Desert Math Tutor, and today I'm going to show you how to solve an equation using algebra. So, to solve an equation means to figure out what makes the equation true. But if we're going to know what makes an equation true, we have to ask what is an equation. So an equation is a statement. What this statement is telling us is that 6x plus 5 has the same value as 23. So an equation is a statement, and it's telling us that whatever's on the left side of the equation has the same value as whatever's on the right side of the equation. So if we can get x by itself using the appropriate steps, then we will know what x must be to make this side of the equation the same as this side. So the approach we take to solve an equation, once all variables, all letters that we're solving for, once they're all on the same side of the equation, we get this variable by itself by going through the order of operations backwards. So at the bottom of the order of operations, we ask, is there any addition or subtraction happening to x? So we see we're adding 5 to x, so we can get 5 to go away by doing the opposite of adding, which is subtracting. So we can subtract 5, and that makes both of those 5s go away. But the important thing to remember is no matter what you do to one side of the equation, you have to do the same thing to the other side of the equation. So if we subtract 5 from one side, we need to subtract 5 from the other side. So all that's left over here is 6x. I'm going to bring down the equal sign, and now 23 minus 5 is 18. Well, there's no more addition or subtraction, so now we can move on to ask, is there any multiplication or division happening to x? Well, when a number is touching a variable, the operation between the number and the variable is multiplication. So we have to ask, what's the opposite of multiplying by 6? The opposite of multiplying by 6 is dividing by 6. But whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other side of the equation. So if you multiply by 6 and you divide by 6, those undo each other. Those cancel each other out. And all that's left on this side of the equation is x. I'm going to bring down the equal sign. And now over here, 18 divided by 6 is 3. So if x is 3, this side of the equation will have the same value as 23. So quickly, let's check our work. We can check our work by taking the original expression we were given, and instead of plugging in x, we're going to substitute x with the number 3. So I'm going to copy everything we have, and instead of x, I'm going to start by putting parentheses. And now, where we originally had an x, we are going to plug in the number 3. So 6 times 3 is 18. We can bring down our plus 5, and 18 plus 5 is 23. So yes, if x is 3, then 6x plus 5 is in fact the same as 23.